Her name was Sarah Goode. I don't know why she was raped, beaten, and I don't know why she had to die at the hands of this black man accused of killing her. But I do know this kind of black on white murder is wildly out of proportion. And reporters will do just about anything to avoid saying that.
19-year-old Dante Taylor is facing second-degree murder charges in connection to the disappearance and brutal death of Sarah Goode. The body of the young mother was found in a wooded area in Medford, Long Island, exactly 1 month ago today. Taylor was arraigned this morning in Central Islip. Goode was one of 9 children, and outside the courtroom, dozens of family members and friends tried to come to terms with unspeakable grief.
My baby sister, I'm the oldest, she's the baby.
Prosecutors say Taylor, an ex-Marine from Mastic, raped and beat Goode before killing her. A piece of metal was lodged in her skull, and Taylor's palm print was found in Goode's car. Prosecutors also connected him through a blood match found at the scene. He was arrested July 10th in Florida on an unrelated warrant for attempting to rape a woman at knife point.
It was an attempted rape which occurred in 2011. The details and the probable cause for that case were developed during the murder investigation.
Family members say they don't know if Goode knew Taylor, but prosecutors claim cell phone records show the two were communicating throughout the night of her June 6th disappearance. Taylor's defense attorney had little to say outside of the courtroom.
My client's family extends their heartfelt sympathies and prayers to the victim and her family.
But they are just too darn busy to do it in person themselves. Let's fast forward to today.
Family of a 21-year-old viciously raped and murdered 2 years ago, hoping the trial of the man accused in her murder will bring them justice. Sarah Goode was a young mother from Medford. Long Island reporter Kristen Thorne live with the emotional day in court. Kristen.
Dave, Sarah Goode was the youngest of 9 children, so you can only imagine the amount of family support in court today. Today was opening arguments for the prosecution. The prosecutor detailed the last few hours of Goode's life and how investigators dealt with evidence following her murder. Sarah Goode's family says they have to stay strong for Goode's 6-year-old daughter. The 21-year-old was found raped, beaten, her body dumped in the woods in June 2014.
She was a beautiful soul.
Dante Taylor is accused of murdering Goode and then fleeing to Florida. Prosecutors described today how he hung out with Goode at a party and met up with her later in the night. Prosecutor Janet Albertson told jurors in opening arguments, he's a very nice-looking young man. He looks very disarming. Her decision was fatal. Sarah never made it back. Prosecutors say Taylor's DNA was found on Goode's body and in her blood-filled car. Goode's family packed into the courtroom in Riverhead today.
We just want justice for our sister, and we're finally on the road to get it.
The one thing the reporter at the beginning of the last segment says was true. The family was hoping that somehow this trial would give them justice and make them feel better. That's the hope. If you talk to other family members in similar situations, other victims, not just a black on white murder, but black on white robbery, black on white rape, black on white assault, black on white home invasion, all these crimes that are so wildly out of proportion. The wishing is true, the reality is doesn't make that much of a difference. Changed their lives, put a lot of people on a downward spiral. It changes them in ways they can never recover from. If you've ever met anybody in the position of that family, then you already know this. If you haven't met anybody like that, maybe you should go out of your way to find one. Because it's a hell of a lot better than pretending the only solution is don't make the black kids angry.